Race fans, Paddock headquarters is back. I was out of action for a couple days, but we still have to talk about the Italian Grand Prix. Thank you for watching the program. So, of course, the first thing we have to do, whether you love him or hate him, we have to congratulate Max Verstappen. He did something that was not done in the history of Formula One, getting 10 consecutive wins in a row. Congratulations, Max. It's not just the car, it's not just the team, but he's an incredible generational talent, and he continues to prove it. It looks like he's not slowing up. Carlos Sainz in the Ferrari, kind of led for a little bit, but I don't think there was really a doubt that Max was in trouble and that ultimately he would move to the front and take the race. It was an exciting race. I enjoyed it. It's a historic track. I think the Italian Grand Prix, I think Monza is like 101 years old. It's a fast track. There was a lot of other storylines going on. So let me just hit a couple, and then we'll continue to talk about it throughout the week. Our next race is in Singapore. That is in 2 weeks. And if you're on the East Coast time here in the United States, that's going to be at 8 a.m. September 17th. That is the next race. But until then, we got a lot to talk about. So let me just say this before I start, too, regarding the Max Verstappen stuff, because really, this is one of those seasons that years from now, people will ask you about. Oh, man, you saw those races, you saw that dominance, because it really is that historical. But when they asked Toto Wolff, principal of Mercedes, he really kind of downplayed it like it wasn't that important. And he said something about, it's something people may read on Wikipedia. And I think I have a lot of respect for Toto. I'm not a Mercedes hater, even when they were dominating. But I think that was a little beneath Toto to disparage Max's historic record, something that's never been done ever in Formula One. He really kind of made it sound passé, and it's not. It really is not. So that being said, incredible kudos to Max Verstappen. All of the Red Bull Max Verstappen fans, you deserve your day in the sun. Enjoy it. It's an incredible run. It does not look like it's anywhere close to being over. So we should have some exciting races as we continue on the rest of the season. Congratulations to Checo Perez. He works through the pack, and he gets up to second place on the podium. He needed it. He did a good job. For a while there, he was complaining on the radio a little bit, but in the end, the cream rose to the top. He had that fast car. He got back to his old form, and he ended up getting second on the podium. So good job for him. I don't hate on the Red Bulls. Checo earned that second place podium. He was fighting Carlos Sainz for it for a little while as well. And he ended up getting there and taking the second place podium. So good job to you, Checo. Next, I just want to talk, and this is not going to be a long video because we're going to talk about this race and some other upcoming items throughout the week. But really exciting, letting Ferrari battle it out amongst the teammates with Charles Leclerc and Carlos Sainz. And they really let him have at it. I think the Italian fans were rewarded. It was a great race. Carlos hits the podium, comes in third. Very well deserved. He earned it. It was a very hard-fought race. Battling Max at first, battling Checo, and then battling his own teammate. But he ends up getting the podium, taking third place on a very hard-fought race. So good job to you, Carlos. Congratulations to Ferrari. The problem with Ferrari, we all know it, is it's, one step forward, 2 steps back. So they need consistency. They've needed it all season long. And we have to see how they do in Singapore. They need a fast car, and they really need to work, as usual, on their strategy calls. But let's be optimistic. It was a good day for Ferrari. They didn't take one of the top 2 spots, even though Carlos had the pole position. But they did take 3 and 4. They got a bunch of points, and it was a good job for them. So, moving forward, we'll talk about Williams and Alex Albon's run. He continues to do a good job. We'll talk about some of the teams that are struggling. I just wanted to get that on the record, say thank you for watching. Thank you for your patience. Paddock headquarters is here, dropping all things Formula One. That is enough for today. I will see you tomorrow. Let me know in the comments how you feel about the Italian Grand Prix, where the teams are, who disappointed you, who you're excited for. We still got to talk about Liam Lawson, that rookie over at AlphaTauri. A lot to talk about. Stay tuned. Thanks for watching.